Check. I'm your host, Brian, and today we have Nolan from Prime Autotainment with us.
How's it going, everybody?
We are driving the all-new Defender. This is a four-door model. I think it's the 110, I believe. This one happens to have the supercharged V6 and obviously all-wheel drive with air ride suspension. So, Nolan, what's your first impression?
I like the interior.
Yeah?
It's kind of a unique interior. A lot of different cubbies and weird spaces in here. And
That is true.
It's a little noisier than I was expecting. Not sure if you guys are looking for a quiet ride, but...
Yeah, we're hearing some road noise on this particular road isn't that bad, but I'm hearing some wind noise.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing.
And granted, it's a boxy design, so maybe that's to be expected.
Probably, yeah.
It's definitely quieter than a Jeep.
Yeah,
you can give it that.
Definitely.
In fact, my co-host on Brake Check and I have debated a bunch about, you've got the new Bronco coming out. Jeep's obviously well established in the off-road community. This seems to be a return to form for Land Rover, and they price this in a way that it's not necessarily out of that range.
Definitely.
So if you go to get a Rubicon, just use as a benchmark, a Rubicon Wrangler, this isn't particularly priced out of that range if you spec it correctly. Now this one is, how much is this one?
$72,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, forget that one. But you can get this in base trim with steel wheels and the 4-cylinder. It's in mid-40s, mid to high 40s, which honestly, that's Rubicon money.
Yeah. I'm happy to see them do that.
Me too. So it makes it viable for the off-road community. Let's just get into the exterior real quick.
Yeah.
Aesthetically, I'm really happy with this thing.
Me too.
Man, it's like retro in all the right ways.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like we've all seen retro done well. We've seen it done not well. The Thunderbird comes to mind. The second Thunderbird, the most recent one, kind of go, okay, it's not terrible, but it's not great either.
Right. Yeah.
This is awesome. And in fact, my wife desperately wants one of these. She's never even driven it yet. So that tells you enough about aesthetics right there.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
You got the safari theme going on.
Definitely.
Right? The overland community is going to just love this thing.
Yep.
There's no way around it.
It's like a modern Safari.
There you go. It's a modern Safari.
It's supposed to come with 20s, but they have optional 19-inch wheels.
It's probably going to help us later in the off-road portion.
Yeah, that might be why they did it. It does have the off-road capability pack.
Okay, and what does that entail? Does it have any...
all-terrain progress control. I'm guessing that's like the hill climbing?
It's probably the trail control.
Terrain response 2 and a configurable terrain response.
Okay, and we'll play with that here in a minute with all the buttons. Let's hit up the interior for a minute. Granted, we're at the truck rodeo here in Austin, Texas right now, and we are just getting kind of initial drives on these vehicles. We're not getting week-long tours of these, so a lot of this is first impression.
Definitely.
I've had complaints lately of infotainment screens that seem like they're just tacked on or like feel like a tablet. This looks like a tablet, but man, you've got a cubby hole behind it.
Dude, yeah, that's clever.
It's kind of cool, right? It's good use of location.
Integrated, but it still has a floating design.
Yeah,
it's pretty clever.
I'm down with that. I like that a lot. And it kind of has like this grab handle theme up here across the dash. You do have a digital cluster, which resolution seems pretty good on it.
Yeah, it's nice. I can even see it with the glare on it right now.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
A lot of these are done poorly. This one's done quite well. Now, I will say that the interior is really cool. I like the dual zone climate layout. I like the cubby hole in the dash that says Defender up here, and the exterior paint colors in the door panel itself with exposed ribbons.
Cool. Yeah, that's nice detail.
It's kind of neat. I mean, I didn't really see that coming. So
you have the exposed bolts in here too, kind of a little bit of a rugged appearance without looking too tacky.
Wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
And we're down.
All right.
Not bad, honestly.
395 horse, 406 pound-feet, 8-speed automatic.
Now, this is the ZF 8-speed, which I'm a big fan of.
Yeah. Pretty responsive, it seems like.
Yeah, it really does. Now, I've never met a ZF I haven't liked.
Yeah.
The 8-speeds at least.
Yeah.
FCA has them in, I don't know, everything. And then the Rolls-Royce Cullinan has it, this has it, they've all got it. It's no different here, right? So it's not hammering shifts like a Charger may.
Right.
But it's very agreeable. No problem there. It is a little noisy. And I just need to be honest, the wind noise, we just got to 70 miles an hour and it was notable.
Oh yeah.
There's
the point. Whistle happening over here.
Yeah, that's what it is. And I don't know if it's mirrors or whatever it is. Maybe it's this particular model that we're in right now. I'm not saying write it off completely, but consider that, because the buyer for this car at $70,000 wants a luxury experience as well.
Definitely.
Okay, so Nolan, you're new to being guest host on Brake Check.
Yes.
So we do something that's very critical to vehicle analysis, and it's called the Hipster Score.
The Hipster Score.
And what that really means,
because we're in Austin now.
Yeah, well, yes. So, what we mean and why we bring this up is that everyone knows hipsters are going to save the world. They've brought back the food truck. They've brought back work from home.
Nice.
Right? They've brought back beards and plaid. Right? It's hard. It's hard to argue with a lot of that stuff. Craft beers. I mean, at least you have variety. It's not just Coors. Yeah. So, we're going to count to 3. And you're gonna have to say what you think this is on the Hipster Score.
What's the grade? What's the scale?
Okay, the scale. The scale is 0 is a Raptor. Okay.
Yeah.
A Gen 1 Raptor. Not that the Gen 2 is any better. A 10 is a Prius.
Oh man,
okay,
that's
and
tough.
And some things to think about. Apple CarPlay is worth a solid point.
Okay.
Generally speaking.
Yeah.
We rate it based on overlandability. That's part of the spectrum. So is it outdoorsy? Because that demographic seems to enjoy that, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
We also give Subarus 4 points across the board. So just for point of reference.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to count to 3, and you throw out what you think this is on a 1 to 10 on the Hipster Scale.
Oh,
ready?
Man. Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm not ready. I gotta think what I'm gonna do real quick.
That's funny. That's hilarious.
Okay, I'm ready. 3, 2, 1,
7.
6. Oh,
Pretty
that's
close,
not bad.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Since it's more than 5, I'm gonna count why it doesn't get a 10. I'm gonna count down.
Yep.
Price.
Price, definitely.
Right.
Yep.
Not that there aren't wealthy hipsters. So that's not to write that off.
Right.
But there is still the Land Rover image isn't. It's not Jeep. It's close, but it's not.
Yep.
So it's not gonna get a full bit there.
Yep.
And then it's not a hybrid.
Right.
So that takes them off there. So I'm landing around a 6, but the overlandability really gives it a bunch. The image, it looks cool like an old Defender.
For sure.
Get some credit there.
Yep.
What's your thought?
Kind of the same thoughts as you. It'd be kind of cool if this was, definitely some hipster points if it had a little bit of an electrified portion, hybrid or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
But didn't really expect that. But just kind of the uniqueness, the eclectic factor of it, kind of going old school with some of its modern tech though. There's a lot to like about it.
Yeah, I'm digging it so far. All right, Nolan, that completes the onward portion of this. Let's try some dirt.
That sounds good to me.
Okay. Before we get into that, I will say that my knee keeps hitting the console, which might be a me problem, but nonetheless,
yeah,
it would bother me over time. And the seats aren't quite as long as like a regular Ford pickup or a Ram would be, so
that's a good point.
Something to consider there. Are they 184 low or anything?
I don't know. I don't even know what controls we have here. There, that's raising us up.
Okay.
Perfect.
We're getting tall. Got a little teeter going.
So is this, yep, this one all the way raised up?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, we do. We do.
All right.
Yep. All right, hats off to the course workers, first of all.
Dude, yeah.
These guys are awesome.
Seriously. Yeah.
I'm hoping this comes out on footage. You get some interesting articulation here, so.
Yeah.
Some of these things are cemented in. Some of them aren't. We've got some interesting articulation coming out of these.
This one's going to get some good twist on it, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. There's not like the left foot brake on this one.
Probably got to tie it way up back there.
I think these course workers are having as much fun as we are.
Dude, seriously, yeah. See how high we can get a tire off the ground.
This is very handy. You can see each tire and what it's doing.
Yeah, dude, that is nice.
So I will say in the off-road portion, I'm really liking that Range Rover gives you awesome cameras, or Land Rover gives you awesome cameras for this thing.
Absolutely. Here we go.
All right. Dude.
Sweet.
Felt like level ground on this thing.
Yeah.
I just did not care.
It's not bad at all. For having the, the high premium end type of off-roading
Yeah.
experience.
I will say of the mall crawlers, this might be a really compelling. Okay, say your wife really just wants the image, or you just want the image of a Range Rover, right, or Land Rover, but you still want to go play in the dirt, and this is going to do it, man.
Yep.
Without hesitation.
For sure.
So Sue Mead advised us to trail brake with this, which was great advice, but this particular vehicle is not happy with it. So.
I wonder if we hold traction, if it just completely would cut all that stuff.
I would like that. I'd feel happier.
Did that do anything?
I don't think it didn't do a difference now. Yeah. It just says off in the corner. All right, Nolan, there's a bypass option in a lot of these obstacles. We are very intelligently choosing not to bypass anything.
Of course.
What is this?
Oh, See if we can tip over here.
Yeah.
Just keep it slow,
Okay.
but don't stop moving.
Okay.
All right, start spinning the wheel to the right.
Okay.
Go. Going. A little bit tighter. And then easy onto the logs. There you go.
Okay.
Cool.
Thanks. Yeah, that felt like nothing. I don't know what degree that was.
Yeah, I don't know.
of articulation.
Oh, we got some water here.
Got some water. Here we go. Time for the pit.
Roll up that window.
That's a good idea.
Oh. Dude, this?
Okay. Have you ever climbed a straight wall?
No.
Me neither. Let's go for it.
No.
Does this have the? Oh my gosh.
Wow.
This is insane.
This is pretty steep.
It's fun to walk.
Oh, shoot.
Is there not a? Woo!
Wow.
That was intimidating.
Wonder if we lock. Guy's coming up next to you.
Just a little bit more momentum.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
trying to get. It kept wanting to walk left a little bit.
Yeah, there's a groove here on the right. You don't want to get up on that rock; it'll throw you. But
So
stay in the groove.
so
you're
stay
okay.
so stay in the groove.
A little bit to the left.
Okay.
Right?
I'll give it a little momentum. Let's see what happens.
Okay. Perfect.
All right. Thanks. I don't know how else to get momentum on this.
No, I know. I don't want to like bounce off either.
So you don't want to accelerate on the hill.
Okay.
As you hit the bottom, you want to get in and then stay in.
Stay
You'll
steady with it?
Maintain your momentum as you're carrying up. The top.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I want to keep consistent. So probably about 2 or 3 miles an hour, or what are you thinking?
I don't really have a speed for you, but I'm afraid that as it grooves out, you get in the center. But
Yeah.
I would bring the whole car to look to the left.
Okay.
And then as you go up, just stay solid on the gas. Not
Okay.
floored or anything, right?
Yeah, but
Just
consistent?
Steady.
Okay.
Right.
I don't know that wet tires are helping either. Okay.
Yeah, that's true. Tires just got a bath. You can see the water on there. Man,
I was staying consistent and downshifted.
I don't know if this bad boy's gonna make it.
Like basically the gas that you're giving it once
Yeah.
you're on the hill.
Yeah.
Start that here.
Yeah, I'm
And
doing
then
that, but then it upshifts and then it's bogged.
Can you pull it all the way to first?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick.
Okay.
I'll let you do full manual control there.
We'll see. All right, here we go. Woo. Well, that was fun. Goodness gracious.
Oh man, I didn't think we were gonna get there.
Oh my
First couple.
God.
Wow.
Well, that was an adventure.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just be clear about this. Wet street tires up a cliff aren't really that effective.
Man, I'm surprised they put us through a bath before we went there. You can see the water on the rocks.
Yeah, that was cool though. Really like that.
Yeah. Well, we made it.
Yeah. All right. Well, that concludes our Discovery review. Thanks for joining, Nolan.
Thank you for
I
having
appreciate
me. Yeah.
Be sure to follow us on we're Brake Check Show on basically everything. What's your handle?
Prime Autotainment.
Love it.
Everything. Yep.
Check out his channel. He's got a lot of really good reviews, and we're going to have some more collaboration later today. So stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching.